Good morning, guys. Sorry it's so dark. Everyone is sleeping. It is almost 6, 5:45. Got up at 5:30, made coffee, and Tim and I are gonna go watch the sunrise. So we got our to-go cups of coffee, and we're gonna go take a beach walk and watch the sunrise this morning. So happy Tuesday morning. Good morning, guys. So it is Wednesday morning, August 5th, and I vlogged yesterday that Tim and I were going on a sunrise walk, and it turns out that he proposed and we're getting married, and I'm so excited. And I'll do a close-up. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen it. It is a little bit big, so I'm wearing like a band-aid around this finger just so it doesn't fall off or anything. But it was just like the most perfect thing in the whole world. I can't even explain it. I've never been more shocked about anything in my entire life. So I'll give you a little rundown of what happened because I know that you guys probably want to know. So what happened was I got up and I made coffee, hazelnut Dunkin' Donuts coffee to be exact. We put it in our little to-go mugs, and we knew we were going to take this sunrise beach walk because this house is full of my family all the time, like my mom, my dad, and my sisters, and my aunts and uncles and my cousins. And so we knew our only alone time would be kind of in the morning when we could kind of hang out together. And back in Minnesota, where we live, the mornings are our favorite time. Like, we love getting up at 5 o'clock kind of before the world gets up and having our coffee together and watching TV or just hanging out and chatting. And so this was like kind of perfect. So we decided we would do this sunrise beach walk, and I made coffee for us, and we got a towel and we left and walked to the beach, and we're walking down the beach, and Tim and I'm not going to tell you like too much about it just because it was like really personal, but we just were walking and we were chatting, and we were both kind of reflecting on the last year. A lot of you guys know everything that has gone on for both of us. It's like a really emotional time. Actually, this week, these 2 weeks, last week and this week, combined were the passing of his mother and the passing of my grandfather. And it was just like a really emotional year, and we were just kind of like reflecting on it all, and he was saying like all these wonderful things, and I was just like, wow, like, he's always so nice to me, obviously, and he says a lot of really wonderful things, but it was just like extra, and I was like, man, like, I love him so much. And we were just walking and chatting, and then we stopped, and he turned and faced me, and said a couple other things, and then gave me a kiss, and he was smiling so big, like maybe the biggest smile I've ever seen Tim have, and it was just huge. And I was like, why are you smiling? And he is like, I don't know if it is the perfect moment, but I know I've surprised you. And then he got down on one knee and asked me if I would marry him, and I said yes. And I was shaking so bad, like my hands were just like, whoa. We couldn't even like get the ring on. I was so nervous. Not even nervous, it's so surreal to explain because it's different when you like talk about it, when you think about it, because I've been dating Tim for almost 3 years, and so like I kind of knew it would be sometime this year, but it's so different thinking about it and then having it happen, and it was just like so surreal. I was just like, I couldn't breathe. I thought I was gonna pass out. Like, I think I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I think that's all I said. And then yes, obviously, I actually didn't even pause for effect. I just said it right away. And then, because I thought maybe I would pass out if I didn't just get it out. And then we just sat and we talked for a long time, and we laughed, and it was just like the most surreal, amazing thing ever. And I woke up this morning thinking it was all a dream. I almost filmed for you guys yesterday, but it was a whirlwind of a day, calling people and letting them know, and so many Facebook messages and Instagram comments, and it was amazing. So if you guys left some of those, thank you so much. It was just the outpouring and just everybody congratulating us. It was so weird. I was telling Tim I kept getting texts like, congratulations on your engagement. And I was like, I'm not engaged. This is so weird. It was so crazy. But it was amazing, and like just like the best day. And then Tim and I, we just kind of like hung around here all day because it was actually really rainy. But my whole family was just so thrilled. Nobody knew except my dad. They had talked about it at the Basilica block party when my parents were in Minneapolis, if you remember that. And my dad was the only one that knew. My sisters, my mom didn't know. Nobody knew. And so they were so shocked. And it happened in the morning, which is like our time. It just, on the beach, like I think when it happened, I just kept saying, this isn't real. Like, I'm in a dream. Like, I'm in a movie. Like, this is not real. Like, wake me up. Like, I mean, I don't want to wake up, but like, cannot possibly be real. Like, there was nobody, not one person on the beach. Like, it was just us and the ocean and the sunrise, and it was like, oh, the most gorgeous day. I don't know, it's so surreal. It's so surreal, and I was just so happy. It was just like the happiest time ever. I've never been that happy in my life. And then we got dressed up last night, and Tim and I went out and had a drink together at this place called Baja Grill, and then we went over to Cornerstone Cafe with my family and ate dinner, and everybody was there. We got champagne, and my dad made a really sweet toast, and I'm gonna put some pictures at the end here, you guys, of a bunch of ones that I took and put on Instagram, and then a bunch that I didn't put on Instagram too, just to show you guys kind of like what the day was like. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the story. Everybody wants to know about the story. I've told it like 100 times now. I think I've got it down pretty well, like the concise version and then the longer version that I tell people, although that's pretty much what I'm telling everybody. So, yeah, it was amazing. It was totally beautiful, and it just, like, this beach trip, I think I've said this a bunch of times to you guys too, but this beach trip is my favorite place, like, on earth. And he's known for the last 6 months because he told his sister he was going to do it 6 months ago here. And yeah, he's known, and it was just so sweet. A lot of the things that he said and that we talked about, and it was amazing. And I'm so excited to marry him, and I can't believe we're getting married. Like, that does not seem real. It's crazy. It's like, you know, when you wait for something, not even wait for it, because I've not been like living every day waiting for a proposal at all. We just live our life together, and we're so happy on a regular basis. But it's just like, when something so huge like that happens, like you're making a decision for the rest of your life, like it's just such a crazy, surreal feeling. It's so hard to explain, but if any of you are engaged out there, happy engagement, happy wedding planning. Of course, my sister, it's not over here, my mom went to the grocery store like a few hours later and brought back a wedding magazine, and Kate wanted to like look at all the dresses, and it was so funny. So they're very excited, and I am too, and I love you guys so much and could not wait to share this with you. But I wanted yesterday to kind of just be ours, and I didn't want to worry about filming and uploading, but I can't wait for you guys to see this. And I love you so much, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. There will be a vlog coming tomorrow. There just wasn't yesterday. But yeah, have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Mwah.
What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want? God damn it. What do you want?
What is your name?
Boy,
It doesn't matter what your name is!